Hello, my dear comfort seekers. I'd love to say we are heading to this beautiful wilderness you see before you to go on a hike and enjoy the scenery, but not today. Today I'm photographing a wedding, but don't worry, my dear introverts, I'll handle all of that. You go get yourself some tea and send me good vibes from your cozy corner of the world. I feel like I'll need it today. That was one crazy drive. The weather was sunny, then pouring wall of water, blinding rain, and then brightened sun again. And looks like the rain has finally let up just for a moment, so I can now go in and say hey. Okay, this is what we are working with for wedding food tonight. Everything was meat otherwise, so I just got a large amount of salad, and there's a little bit of macaroni and cheese there. And cameras are taking a break. Here's the reception space. It is an absolutely packed house tonight. It's been a while since I've been at a wedding this big. So yeah. And we're going pretty late tonight. It's a long one today. It's 11 o'clock at night. I was supposed to leave apparently at 9, and they told me I was booked until 11, and apparently I wasn't, so there's going to be some little bit of confusion there on time. The whole day was pretty chaotic, I tell ya. No matter how much anyone tries to plan a wedding, it's going to go wrong. Anyway, I have cake. That's all that matters right now. I have an hour and a half or an hour drive home, so I need something to keep me awake here. But yeah, really, it was a hot one today. It was a really hot one, and I don't think anyone was happy about that. Oh gosh. Sometimes I'm just, it's like I remember a time when I would have just killed for this, wanted this so much, and now, yeah, it's tough, but I'm gonna go home now. See you tomorrow. Welcome to my currently very unaesthetic home office, full of wires at the moment. So I got home last night close to midnight. That was an above average long day. I had the most and still have the most splitting headache from yesterday. Seems like I always have extreme headaches the day after a wedding. I took some Advil. I'm going out again today for the same couple. At least I guess they're still a couple. The guy was just constantly, like every 5 minutes, anytime we asked him to do something he didn't want to do, he would be like, I haven't signed the papers yet. I can leave anytime I want. It's not official. And maybe I'm just I know he was joking, I guess, but I'm just really sensitive to talk like that. So if I were the bride, I think I would have just thrown him into the pond and said, well, you can leave. Anyway, today they wanted to do some extra portraits in Red River Gorge, just out at an arch. So we're going to head out this evening, hopefully get some sunset pictures. I don't know what the clouds are going to do today. It's partly cloudy. It may be completely cloudy, who knows, or it may be totally clear. The weather has been absolutely all over the place for the past 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do for now is recharge my batteries, both literal batteries and my human battery, and download the pictures I took yesterday. So don't want to take a chance of anything happening to what I already have. And I'll leave in a couple of hours. I think I'm going to go out there a little bit early because I haven't been to this trail before. It's a short trail, so that's why I haven't been. But I am excited to show you all, take you all along with that trail. Yesterday, I couldn't show much of anything because it was just go, go, go the whole day from the moment I got there. I'm still exhausted. Sorry, this vlog is a bit of a downer, but hopefully when I'm back out in nature, it'll be nice. All right, I'm gonna get to work on this, and if I don't see you beforehand, I will see you at the trailhead. All right, well, I'm here at the trailhead. I just saw 2 carloads of people leaving, so that is a very good sign. I got here a little bit later than I was hoping, so I don't think I have time to go walk around the trail before my couple gets here. But so far, the rain is holding off. I did hear some thunder in the background, so hopefully that will stay in the background and not rain on us. And if we don't get any nice sunset skies, at least we'll get some sky texture with the nice clouds and all. So that'll be good. So I will try to record what I can and take you all along. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to this. I haven't gotten to do a photo shoot. I haven't gotten to do a photo shoot like this before. Not quite. Not sure about those clouds. On the other hand, it is a good day when I get to wear hiking attire on my photography days. The photo shoot last night was amazing. We got so lucky with the weather. As you saw, it was raining when I was waiting for them, and then just The very second we got back to the cars, it started to downpour, so I don't know how I could have asked for better luck with the weather that night. Got back around 10:30, downloaded the pictures, went straight to bed. Because food has been chaotic this weekend and I usually treat Monday like my weekend day, I am going to make a slow and very comforting, very nutritious breakfast. It's my favorite tofu scramble with some roasted sweet potatoes. This is based on a tofu scramble by Nisha Vora of Rainbow Plant Life, and I'll link her YouTube channel in the description. I think the only changes I've made are to add some extra ingredients to the scramble, and I made all the spices a half teaspoon instead of keeping a few of them at a quarter teaspoon. I've got my tofu pressing. I'm going to heat the oven and go ahead and make the sauce for the scramble. Alright, to make the sauce, I have Indian black salt. This is Kalanamak. I had to order this online. I couldn't find it anywhere in the stores. Garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, turmeric, cayenne. I do a quarter teaspoon of this. Tahini, it's a heaping tablespoon of this. Nutritional yeast, it's 2 tablespoons of this. And a half a cup of some kind of plant milk. She recommends unflavored, but all I have is vanilla, and I find that it doesn't really come through in the taste. You can put all of this in a bowl, but to make life a lot easier on yourself, I recommend putting it in a jar with a lid so you can shake it up. I'm down to the last bit of tahini I have in that jar. Nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons. And for the spices, everything but the cayenne is a half teaspoon. I just use maybe a quarter teaspoon of cayenne. Oh, one more thing, totally forgot. Ground black pepper for the turmeric. Something about black pepper and turmeric helps vitamins absorb better. Just try to get a good layer of black pepper on here. All right, lid on, and just give that a good shake. There we go. My oven is finished preheating, so I'm going to get this sweet potato chopped. Oh, this is a tough sweet potato. I don't put any oil on these sweet potatoes, but I will put salt on them. I don't find that oil does anything for the taste or texture. I prefer the results without the oil, really. All right, I'm gonna put these in the oven for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them and do probably another 15 minutes. While that is roasting, I have a can of black beans that I'm going to drain and rinse, and a bell pepper that I'm going to chop and add to the tofu scramble. I will mention that my cat Bergamot loves black beans, so I always have to give him a few. The bell pepper is nicely chopped. I'm gonna break up this tofu. This is not the greatest sensation ever to crush tofu in your hands, but that's basically the best way to break it up. You could use a fork, you could use a potato masher, but you just want to break it up to like this tiny little crumble. The oven has just finished the first 20 minutes, so I'm going to flip these over and see about another 10 to 15 minutes. And another 5 minutes for these. It's not necessary with a non-stick pan, but I'm going to add a little bit of vegan butter just for the taste. And 5 minutes is up in the oven, so I'm going to pull out those potatoes. And now for the fun, I get to start sauteing the vegetables. Add the black beans. I'll let this go until the bell pepper starts to get a little bit brown, and then I'll add the tofu. Another thing I like to toss in is either frozen spinach or frozen kale. I have frozen spinach here. It's already chopped. And once it's all done cooking, I'm going to top it with some vegan cheese. All right, these are looking great. Now I'm going to add in the tofu. This is why I like to get everything ready ahead of time, because once you start cooking in the pan, it all comes together really quickly. I just want to stir the tofu until it's thoroughly heated, then I'll add the frozen spinach, let that thaw, and then I'll add the sauce. Okay, spinach is thawed completely. I'm going to turn off the heat. And now, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this magic sauce that is going to bring it all together? Once I add this, I'll just stir it for about 30 seconds, and then I'll take it off the burner so it doesn't continue to cook. That looks and smells delicious. Quickly adding some vegan cheese. This is breakfast perfection right here. And there we have it. Perfect slow morning breakfast. I've got the pictures ready. Time to go to the post office, post haste, and get these mailed. After that, I have a few simple errands to run, but I think the one I am the most excited about is I need more tea. Look, I barely have any caffeinated tea left. Look at this. This won't do. So I'm going to go back to Coffee Times and I'm going to see what they have. Let's see what we can find. All right. Businessy errands are done. Now for the fun. Usually go for Irish breakfast. I want to try their English breakfast this time too. What else? Okay, I think I'm gonna get honey and maybe the mango Ceylon. That sounds good. These little teapots are so cute. They're small. I'm a fan of red. Just the right size for 1 cup. So cute. All right, I've got everything I need. They've got the neatest stuff in there. I tell you, I could get stuff all day long. Oh my, it said 100 degrees on my car. So just a few minutes outside in the sun was all I can handle. And I am ready to make some of this tea and get a snack. This is so how I prefer spending a stormy evening, at home with my tea rather than running around in the wilderness. I had really hoped to be able to show more of a work day, but that might not happen until I have something like a GoPro or something like that to attach to the camera, because there just isn't enough downtime for me to take little clips here and there to give a better sense of how things go during the day. Well, I mean, you could probably get the sense that things are chaotic during the day, but I would enjoy to have some behind the scenes video of myself working. I really don't have anything like that. I especially wish I had some behind the scenes of last night. The Red River Gorge really did a mic drop on how stunning it can be. And the thing is, I certainly wouldn't have been out there on my own if I hadn't had a work assignment, since the weather is so unpredictable right now. Last night it was raining when I got there, and it started raining right when I left. But in between that time, it just looked stunning. I don't even feel like I did it justice. I know I was very down on Saturday evening. It was so late. I don't think I had ever shouted more at a wedding just to get people's attention and to keep things moving. And my voice isn't the kind of voice that shouts. So it was really hard on me on Saturday. And still on Sunday, it was a little bit hard to get people from point A to point B, but we got there. We got everything done that we needed to get done. Today was a very good rest day. Is exactly the kind of day I need after that kind of weekend.
Making a big breakfast like that has the bonus of giving me another 2 days of leftovers, and it feels good to get those errands done and get everything I needed today. And now I am just winding down, and I'm very tired. I might end the rest of this evening with a little bit of audiobook and a little bit of sketching. But I hope you have enjoyed this wind down day with me, since I've been able to share a bit more of it, and I hope you try that tofu recipe. I highly recommend it. Let me know if you try it or share some favorite slow morning breakfasts that you have. Until I see you again, cheers to you with my cup of tea, and I hope you have a good night.